You get a live video, and you get a live video. Right. Hello, everyone. It's push day. Okay? Isn't that great? Roll those shoulders. Roll them good. Roll it, roll it, roll. Keep on rolling. Roll the shoulders. Get the ball rolling. Get everything rolling. Alice is coming in here and rolling her shoulders as she walks. That's called multitasking. Hey, multitaskers. Just do a few reaches. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Who did this with us? Raise your hand. You and the thing? Me? Are your quads sore? Raise your hand. You also? Yes, okay. My quads are sore. Alice, what are your quads like? They're not sore.
Mine are not sore, which either means I did not work hard enough, or
She's indomitable. That's what it is.
they'll be sore tomorrow.
Check it. Stand on this. Get here. Press. Press. Okay. I don't love this going really heavy. I mean, it's all right. There's worse things in life. But I like it a little bit more as a warm-up. I also like banded overhead squats, which we're going to do a second of in a moment. But first, we're warming up. Hey, you ain't got no band, you poor thing.
No, but I wasn't doing the reaches, so as soon as you're done, I'll grab that from you, and I'll do the exact same thing as you're doing, and we'll go from there.
It's staggered slightly. Show everybody your shirt, quick. Run over here. Look, 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 look.
Tacos, tacos, tacos.
Here, Alice, I'll trade you.
Great, thank you.
She's going to do presses. Everyone else, go do pull aparts. That band or a similar, or a TheraBand, pull apart it. What is that called? A split infinitive or something?
I don't know.
Pull it apart versus pull apart it.
Yeah, I think
Something like that. These always take me by surprise, pull aparts. I'm always like, yeah. Oh, ah. And 4, and 3, and 2. Now it's push day, but do this quick. Step on your band.
I'll switch.
No.
I'll use this one.
Yeah, you can use that. And just do a few rows, just to further open chest. So sometimes, when you're focusing on a certain movement pattern or muscle, so today's push day, or in meathead terms, pec day, chest and tri day. Get those shoulders down, thank you. You knew I was gonna say it, or you felt it internally. So why am I rowing? Well, the theory goes you're actively stretching those muscles that we're about to work. You know what I mean? You're activating your mid-back, the antagonists to the muscles that we're going to be beating up. Where are we? We're going to repeat all this. Alice, I'm actually going to trade Bandito muscle, keep things moving. I'm sorry, no, we're not going to press. We're going to press overhead, then we're going to overhead squat. Don't try to set any depth records here, okay? So, same idea. You press overhead. Think slightly apart, too. You see that? It's like I'm in the Wonder Wheel in the toy. Is that Richard Pryor movie? Remember when he's in the Wonder Wheel?
Mm-hmm.
So you're in here like this, okay? Oh, I hate overhead squats. I should make you demo this because you're far better at it.
Front ribs together.
I'm sorry.
Do you want your front ribs splayed?
I have no choice.
Okay.
I'm trying. She's got a good point. I mean, I kind of jump my ribs out too much, but I can't do this very well without it. I'm gonna do 2 more. In CrossFit, they would kick me out.
They would not kick you out. They're not mean and judgmental.
Many are not. Let's not generalize. Where were we? Okay, back to, I hope you all did just as well as I did there. Trade you.
What are you doing now? Are you doing the press ups?
I'm gonna do the pull aparts.
Okay, great.
you are going to do what I just did, right?
Yeah.
And I want them to see it done correctly.
We can
So
both you could be in here too.
yeah, I
We can
guess
pull
so.
apart.
But here, I'm just doing pull aparts, folks. You do that. And now watch Alice do, this is what the overhead squat should look
Big
like.
X. Big X.
Big X.
Eating legs. Front. Lift the front of the pelvis. Pull my ribs down towards my pelvis. And I just go down.
Stupendous.
And I got back up.
I'll move this a little to get more of you in frame.
I got back up.
Oh, I can. But yeah, that's really good. You're doing that well. It's a good intro to barbell overhead squatting. So I'm still doing pull aparts. And now I'm going to flick the band under my feet and do some rows.
How many more of these?
In your case, you can do 2 more. And then you have 1 more round of this malarkey.
Great. And I just go into pull aparts.
Yes. And you're going to do that followed by
Rows.
the rows. The rest of us, high plank, please. Let's tilt y'all.
And
K, just good old planking. I like my hands that way. Part like to occasionally get into planche-like things like that. Just hold the plank. Okay, shoulders back, shoulders forward, shoulders back, shoulders forward. And 4 more. And 3. And 2. And 1. Mini break. Hands and knees. Twist left. Twist right. Left shoulder toward left hip. Right shoulder toward right hip. So you're wagging your hips in the same direction as your shoulders. You're not doing that. See how my hips and my shoulders went away from each other? They go the same way. So it's like you're looking at your picture. I'm looking at my right pocket. Now I'm looking at my left pocket. So if my hips go away from me like that, I'll never catch it. It's like a dog chasing his tail. All right, 1 quick child's pose. Reach those hands forward. Take 2 big breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Bueno. Downward doggy. And in this position, let's do some shrugs. Locked elbows. Spin your elbows back so the inside creases of your arms face forward. So it's like my elbows are kind of pointed toward my knees. The insides of my elbows pointed away from my knees. 5, 4, 3, 2, low plank. Uh-oh. Some internet issues, it looked like. I hope y'all are still with me. We'll soon see, I guess. Yeah, anyway. So high plank, then low plank. If this is too tough for you, here's the modification. So I'm on my knees, high plank, low plank. High plank, low plank. If that's too easy, you're up in this position off the knees. Okay? So elbow, elbow, hand, hand. Now you can alternate, or you can just do a whole bunch right, left, and then switch. So I'm gonna do that now. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Now I'm gonna kind of alternate. Right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right. Right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right. One more time through each. Right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right. And that's enough of that. Now it's time to exercise the demons. So let's make this a quick one. Let's get our bands. Let's anchor them in the dough. Alice is over there planking. She'll join us shortly.
Mm-hmm.
Let's tilt y'all up. Okay, here's the plan. We're gonna chest press with bands. So, your door anchor. Here's the plan. Make it pretty far away, but not crazy far. You don't have to go across the room. That makes more sense with pull day. For those of you used to doing our workouts with us, we string like 3 bands, 4 bands together to do pulls because the load is just better that way. For push day, we're just gonna do 2. Big band, second biggest band. So the green one is gonna be in the door. Now I'm just slip knotting, if I can remember how, the orange like so through the green. Why did I do it that way? You'd think playing with these every day for 2 months, I'd get really quick with them, like Forrest Gump with the rifle. But instead, I'm like super slow.
Like,
Done, drill sergeant!
You're like Bubba Gump.
No more like Bubba,
Yeah, just talking
up a storm.
talking and not just not
While everybody else is getting stuff done. All right, good enough. Somehow I messed it up a little, but it's fine. It'll get the job done. This going in the door. Alice, can I ask you a favor?
Mm-hmm.
Can you grab our operation and move it into that room so as to face me?
Sorry.
Good catch.
Barely.
Doing its buzz thing.
Yep. I just flipped it back over, flip it back.
There you go.
Now
Oh,
it's,
oops, that's what you mean.
Chefs in kitchens.
Sorry, I did that.
Mm-hmm.
I
Chefs
felt
in
my-
too many chefs in the kitchens. All right. Here, I'll lift you guys up instead of trying to slide you. Therefore, I won't mess things up like I just did.
Okay, so I've got this over yonder. I'm now going to attach the handle. You don't have to have that. You can press just like this, but I find the handle is much more pleasant. Okay, we're gonna keep it relatively simple. We're gonna do chest press here, nice and heavy. So, Alice, I would go back even more because I'm gonna be close to where you're standing.
Okay, great.
Let me go here. Yeah. This is a decent amount of weight. I will go a little farther forward on the next set, doing 3 sets per arm. Nice and simple today. Make things as simple as they need to be, but no simpler. Right? I like that expression more than keep it simple, stupid.
I was gonna say, yeah, there's that web product design. It's like, keep it stupid, simple, stupid. Or something like that.
I'm gonna do 4 more. Again, 3 sets per arm. So maybe, and counting this set, you know, sometimes we do a warm-up set. We already warmed up these muscles a bit, doing our stuff on the ground. Oh, Al's turn. She's gonna press with her right. I'm gonna rest a moment. Now, you folk at home, you can, if you want, you can jump right into your left.
Wait, were you doing straight chest or shoulder?
Chest. Yeah, keep your chest somewhat upright.
Got it.
Alice has a good point there, though. Sometimes we do these this way, right? That's more of a shoulder press or an overhead press. This is good old horizontal press. It's more like a punch. And you can stand however you like. I prefer opposite foot in front, but it don't really matter. We could quibble about why and how to vary it. Tacos, tacos, tacos.
You forgot the last 2.
I got
3.
distracted, started to think about how much I want tacos.
You forgot the last 3.
Do I really like tacos, or do I just really like margaritas? The answer is yes.
Earlier, last week, we had lettuce wrap tacos
We did.
twice.
We made fish tacos
Uh-huh.
with the pollock we caught ourselves at the farmer's market. And then we made ground beef taco.
Mhm.
Tacos.
These feel so good.
Yeah,
I'm not
okay.
gonna lie.
We haven't done these in a bit.
No.
We've been doing so many push-ups.
Yeah, these are nice. They feel good.
Here's the rest of the agenda, folks at home. At least I hope you're at home, and if you're not, you better have a mask on. That'd be weird if they were watching our YouTube workout out of their home. Well, you never know. I do see people at gyms, or at least I used to, doing workout videos in the gym, whether it was something like just a little boot camp thing, like right there, and they just prefer to do it in a gym as opposed to their living room, which I get. There's no distractions. It's a working out environment. Some people, the space really does inform how they feel about what they're working on. Like writers, they can't just write in a motel somewhere. They really need their home setup.
Yeah, people all the time go outside and do workouts using their phone and videos.
Your turn, left arm. Okay, so here's what's next. If you get ahead of me, feel free. But again, 3 sets of these. That was one of each arm. After this, we're going to do downward dog push-ups, either feet elevated or just in downward dog. And if that's too tough, you can do them with the hands elevated. So I'll show you what I mean. Here's sort of the easiest way to do it. See, I'm in this pike shape like that. You try to get as straight a line from your hips to your hands as possible, and then you just drop down. And in this setup, my range of motion is a little limited. My head hits the chest here, but you get the idea. You're diving forward, not down. It's not a push-up like that. You see the difference? That's just a butt in the air bad push-up. Downward dog push-up, you glide forward. So that's the regressed slightly version. Next up, your hands are just on the floor, or you can put yoga blocks down there or little parallettes so that your hands are elevated to increase the range of motion. But those look like this. You can't see me, but you get the idea, right? My hands are on the ground, my head's hitting the floor. Ugh. Finally, the hardest version, you can put your feet up on the bench. That's what I'm going to do. That's what Alice is going to do, I predict.
There you go.
I prognosticated.
We'll see.
All right, round 2 of these. I will not lie. My feet, the rear foot, gets a bit fatigued doing these because it's, working really hard to stabilize me. It would be working a little bit less if I was holding something. So like, let's say you're at your gym in the cable crossovers. This is a really cool exercise to do. And you can hold the opposite cable machine. If you can picture what I mean. It's those guys that people usually do flies on them. You can just do this, but you then have an easy thing that's nice and strong to stabilize against. And there's nothing wrong with doing it without holding anything. I mean, I'm working my core a whole lot more. But yeah, the ball of my back foot just starts to scream. Okay, that's enough of that. Oh my God. And I'm just doing straight sets for now. My 3rd set, I think I might do a pause set or a drop set, but that's also up to, that's user's choice. That's user preference. Now the 3rd thing we're gonna do is dips. Here's the deal. If you are so inclined, you could find 2 objects in your home that are like chest height or higher next to each other and do dips in between them. That is a cool option. That's pretty hard. That's all of your body weight. Here's a regressed version. If you have no shoulder discomfort, you slide your butt off of a bench or a chair and you just drop down. I think those, you just got to use your brain a little bit if you want to decide if you want to do dips or not. By which I mean, if it hurts, don't do it anymore. But some people, they do dips too much to try to blow up their triceps, and then they irritate the AC joint. They might start to really feel this area of the shoulder. Chest should be up. Let the elbows dip back. And yeah, now and then, this should be fine. If you do dips every other day, you might eat that joint up. Or if you feel acute pain, it might be not so good even occasionally. And then there's those who would say, yeah, but even if they feel the joint, they will adapt to it. Just like strength training, you can strengthen the joint. I would say, fine, but to what end? And aren't there just healthier alternatives? Meaning, if your goal really is to get stronger at dips, okay, then you got to do dips. If your goal is to just get generally stronger at pushing and develop your shoulders, pecs, and triceps, then find a pain-free movement. You know?
Good points. You're making some good points.
I mean, if you're a power lifter and you feel your low back on a deadlift, but you really want to pursue powerlifting, then guess what? You're going to keep feeling that low back because you got to keep deadlifting. That's your sport. If you're a competitive knitter, you're going to feel your carpal tunnel syndrome. I don't know. You're going to, now I would just say modify your volume, figure out how much you can tolerate, and give yourself recovery time. Runners, it's a similar thing. If you are developing runner's knee, if you are only running because everybody screams at you to get some cardio, I would say just start mixing up how you get your cardio. But if you are running to run because that's your thing, you want to be a marathoner, or you just love it, you are yourself when you are out there pounding the pavement, okay, then keep running, but just try to calculate how much can you tolerate without destroying your knee. I shouldn't use that language. Not destroy your knee, but just, don't work through searing, flared up pain. Go, Al. This is set 2 of 3 on her left arm. Alice is doing a fun thing where her feet are parallel and she is timing it where she leans into it as opposed to staggering. I'm here for it. I like it.
You know why I'm doing it?
Why?
To try to counteract the twist that's happening with one. I was like, okay, like we've been doing a lot with one leg in front. And I was like, all right, let me just for today think about staying squared, so having to brace myself to not turn.
I'm game. Okay, I'm gonna get it.
Wow,
Yeah.
so far forward.
I'm gonna get as many as I can here, and then I'm going to back up and get a few fewer over there.
Do you want me to be your stabilizer here?
No.
All right, then on the other side, I shouldn't use a stabilizer either.
Correct.
Okay, well, last time you did.
What did I do?
You used the chest as your stabilizer.
I did?
Yeah, when you were pushing with your left hand.
I don't remember that at all.
Okay.
I've clearly blocked it out.
Okay.
One more, I think. Okay. I'm resting for 3 more seconds, then I'm going to do a few more here. And I'm also going to up the tempo a little bit from back here.
Well done.
That's another thing you can do. You can go heavy and not intentionally slow, but kind of grinding them out. And then you can lighten it. And work on speed. Oh, it starts to burn. It's a fire. How we plan to do dips is via Jungle Gym. No, not the kids' play set, but rather these. Picture if you had gymnastic rings where they just hang parallel. You can also do these with a TRX. Here's the problem with the TRX. TRX hangs in a V. So to do dips is a little awkward because what happens? Your head is going toward the V. People, you can do it. It's possible. I would suggest get really low just so that the V is not as obtuse. You want it more like that. So the lower you are, the more the straps will hang that way. So then the center of it will be higher than your head, so you won't be banging into it. You'll just have your feet out, maybe your heels on the floor. That's still plenty of work. I'll show you what I mean by that. So you can't see it in the front. Why don't I tilt it?
Well, I'm about to be done.
I'll just show them this for a second. So fully at feet in the air dips are harder, but dips with your heels way out there, where your butt almost hits the floor, that's plenty hard. You can do that here too with a bench, but I don't like how the butt has to be so far away. So I'll try to like slide if I'm gonna do it this way. But I'm going to instead be using the TRX, but you get what I'm talking about if you're without. Okay, my turn, left arm. What did you do, by the way? Did you do, can you fix the
Yeah,
Did you do a
I
pull?
did a heavy
drop
step
set?
and then I stepped back and did a drop set, yes.
Cool.
And a faster reps.
Good. Was I there? Holding onto that? Is that where I was?
Mm-hmm. You were a little further back. Hand on the leg if you want.
Yeah, that works. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, I'm leaning too much. I'm turning it into a shoulder press. That's not what I intend. Did you all catch my error there? I was leaning over like this. I'm trying to make this more of a perpendicular to the body press, a chest press. Say two more. I'm doing it again. I think I was doing that a lot on the other arm. If you were watching me do that and you didn't say anything, how dare you? Thank you. Oh.
I got your joke. How dare you? I got it.
All right, Alice. Your turn. This is adapt.
All right.
I'm making good time.
And then,
Yes.
and then downward dog push-ups.
And then downward dog
And then
push-ups.
dips.
And then dips.
Are you sure we shouldn't do dips first?
I am.
Okay.
And here's my reasoning. I like to do compound movements before isolation movements. Not always. You can make a strong case for mixing it up. But today, we've done a chest press, and then we're going to do the downward dog press. Those are multi-joint, shoulder and elbow, and shoulder blades all working. Whereas dips, oh wait, dips are also multi-joint. I forgot. I wasn't thinking. Yeah, dips are shoulder and elbow. So she has a point there. Of the two, I guess the downward dog is a greater range of motion. So that's why we're going to say that comes first. Good job, buddy. All right. Well, she's finishing that. I'm going to scooch Yin's back. Hey, people are talking. Hey, it's Megan. You're channeling all of them with your facial hair and long hair. This looks like a Marvel movie. Megan's being funny. All right. D-dog push-up time. I think I'll be in frame. If not, Alice, will you be so good as to make it so?
I will.
All right, up I go. I'm the thing. And down we go. So my knees are somewhat straight. Bent as needed, because if I lock them, my low back would round.
Nice depth, bud.
Thank you. I'm gonna do one more. Oh. The throw pillow was throwing me off. It's touching my foot. Are you gonna go here?
I think so.
Good for
You.
I believe in you.
Congratulating me before I agreed.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
See, you've got
That's great.
mucho impressive mobility, and so therefore, that's going to make things a little more, I don't want to say easy, available. There she goes.
Is this right?
Yeah, I mean, I like to be even more straight up and down, but that is fine. Like your hands, yeah, since you've got the available flexibility. Oh, that's so good. Wow, you went deep. Good. Alice is really strong in pressing. So when we do barbell press, dumbbell press, some Olympic stuff, push jerks, she is really good at it. We went through a phase where we were doing a lot of one-arm snatches. She was killing those. Nice. Nice. You did so many reps and you're still going.
This is the last one.
Great. That was one for the books.
Thank
She made
you.
that look easy.
Yay.
Yay. Oh, I'm not doing nothing yet. I'm going to recover briefly. 2 sets of this. So that was one each. We got one more, and then we're going to do the dips.
Great.
Here, I will start setting up the dips because I need to recover, and Alice, I presume, needs to recover. We'll show you how this is going to go down. If you have a TRX, you have to loop it over your chin-up bar. So, like so. This is hard to do just standing here. I should just put it in the door. Why am I being silly? So the same door that I use my anchor. Okay, we've got that in the door. I'm gonna put this guy over here. As wide as you can, but not so wide that you're gonna bang the edges. So these guys, I think they can see me, just slip through like so. Now this makes it extra tough because it's also swinging. A dip station that moves is a little less easy. That's what we've got available to us. We've toyed with using furniture. It's just too much moving of stuff.
Yeah, the last time we did this, it did not work out for me. So
Yeah, no, it was just hard. But you can do them here.
we'll see.
We'll see how you feel. How much?
So that's how you put those on.
Yes.
Great.
And we'll come back there. And I'm going to shorten them a little so that at the bottom my knees aren't hitting the floor. But I don't have to go too high. Because basically, see, with my knees bent, I won't be hitting the floor if the straps are just here. Okay. I have recovered long enough. The time has come to do some more pike push-ups or downward dog push-ups.
Fantastic.
All right, here I go.
Good job. Nice, long, straight spine. Nice work.
Thank you. was hard. I'm feeling that bottle of wine. I think that's what we had last night, a piece. Maybe something like that. I might be rounding up or down. It was a weekend. For some.
It was a Sunday.
It's a Sunday before a holiday. A day of remembrance for the fallen. Good. Really good.
Yeah, for this set, I decided to not be so right on top of the hands
Right.
and do more of a
I'm liking it.
dip.
I agree with your decision.
Ooh. Oh. All right. All righty.
All right.
Do do do. Do 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 do.
Wait, I messed up. That's too high. I'm gonna hit my head. Forgot. I lied about the chest height thing. It's got to be like there, I think. It's got to be even, so this one's got to come down here. All right. I'm gonna catch breath a moment longer, and then central.
Are you gonna face in or out?
I'm gonna face.
Out.
I guess I'll face.
Out.
Yeah.
Face us. Face
Yeah, I'll
us.
face you guys.
Yay!
I don't need to be doing what I'm doing. I'm just, doing it anyway.
That's nice to keep it nice and clean.
You know what they say? If your dipping station is a mess, so's your life.
Hey, do me a favor. Turn on that light in there. Yes. Yes, my pretty.
What's with this? Sometimes the rug just keeps the door wedged. Today it's not. Okay. Why do I feel more crowded than usual? Maybe I do face inward. I don't know. Whatever it is, I'm just going to do it. No more belly aching. So. What did I do?
Do you put the straps on the inside of the bar when normally you put them on the outside of the rope?
Maybe.
Try to face it the other way. Seems better.
Yeah.
But
It's still scrapey, but it's better.
Scrapey's your superhero name. For the record, I can't do that. I will attempt something.
I wouldn't. It's awful.
I don't know what I will do.
No, don't do it. Chews up the arm too much. She's gonna do regular dips. Trainer's orders.
Okay, are you sure? Because I
Yeah.
can try with
No.
keeping 1 foot on the ground.
No, she's got a point there. You can try that. The foot on the ground thing.
All right, I'm just doing regular tips.
She's gonna do regular dips, like a
It's cute that
carrot
she did
dip or
that.
a
It's cute.
broccoli
It's cute that you did that.
sour cream dip, some sort.
So for me, my shoulders naturally want to go forward, so I need to roll them back, lift up my chest, pull my core in, and then dip.
Beautiful. Now, if she did want to make it even harder, she could elevate her feet. But I like that she's focusing a little more right now on what she knows is a habit of hers is to let the shoulders roll like
feels
that.
so good. That's so natural for me.
And yeah, now and then that's a nice little stretch, and it's not the end of the world to load it a bit.
But not in this work. This is not the point of this exercise.
Tacos, 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 tacos. We were on a mezcal kick, and we finished it. Probably a good thing we didn't buy any bottle
Yet.
yet.
Ooh,
Good.
that's my last one.
Well done.
Woo.
Woosah.
Woosah.
I'm catching breath for another moment. Then I'm gonna go scrape my arms up a little more on this Yumble Yum. And then we're almost done. Then we are gonna do a pec fly with that same band that we used earlier. And then you'll be done, I promise. No more things, no triceps after that. The dips are the triceps. All right, Allie. Would you be so good? You know what I'm doing. You don't gotta follow me. All right.
Where are we going to be doing the pec flies?
Pretty much where we were pressing,
Okay.
that's where we'll be flying.
Got it. Flying high. Good job, man.
It's like that. What's that guy's name? He's what's her face's dad. I wanna fly away. Yeah, yeah. You know that guy.
The what's his name's dad really. The what's her name's dad really got me. When you started singing, I thought you were gonna do the seal, fly like an eagle.
No.
But now you're doing I want to
He's
fly.
he's a big Jimi
away.
Hendrix fan, obviously. He's super cool. He's got the fro.
Lenny Kravitz.
Yeah, Lenny Kravitz. He's Zoe Kravitz's papa.
Yeah, got it.
I hate that song. I wanna fly
Well,
away.
what you pointed out to me was that he's not as iconic of a musician as he is just a fashion.
Super cool dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. He dresses insanely well.
Yeah.
Carries himself very well.
Yeah.
His songs, there's just a fast drop off. There's like that one, You're Gonna Go My Way. That's a really good song. There's like one or two other good ones. And then it's like, boom, they just fall off a cliff.
Are you gonna do more?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm still a huge fan of his, but when we listen to his music and
That's it. Not doing anything.
his yeah, I was just
One more dip for you. Yeah. For your final set of flies, I suggest you add yet one more band. So you'll have 3, perhaps in descending tension. Oh, where's the Blake one? There it is.
3 bands looped in descending tension.
Yeah, you can even go with the extra light one, because basically we don't want it. I mean, shoot, you can go 4 bands. You can go 5 bands. Don't do that. I probably distorted there just now. The audio probably blew it out. That's probably really annoying. I won't do that again. But you see what I did? I looped a 3rd band. Now this is going to go back in the dough. That anchor right there. It's going to go back in the dough. Who put this damn rug here? I can't close the door. Somebody's just tuning in. They're going to think, oh, he's got a temper. Well, you're not wrong. You better work on that temper. Okay,
So you added more bands.
I've added a 3rd band.
Okay,
So that the weight is not as extreme in its dynamism. It's a word you didn't think I was going to use today.
I did not.
I'm doing fly. If I was Lenny Kravitz, I'd be wearing aviators indoors while I did these flies.
In bell bottoms.
In bell bottoms.
With a cool vest.
A cool vest.
And some chains.
Yeah, a lot of chains. He pulls
like,
it off.
like necklaces. Yeah, he doesn't necessarily wear like chains, like a rapper chains, but he has like other stuff.
Remember that Onion? Johnny Depp now just necklaces.
How do you think he's doing with his money issues?
I don't know. He did kind of recover from the Amber Heard stuff in the Me Too thing. Remember, he was getting lumped in?
Yeah.
There was always some... nobody else, to my knowledge, nobody else had accused him of assault. Just her. And then I think there was like a phone call or a testimony from somebody that kind of confirmed that if anything, she might have been abusing him. And I'm not quick to defend a dude, but in this case,
yeah, but that's not the same money issues. The money issues were that like
that. That's where I was kind of going with that. Is yeah, he went bankrupt again. He always does. He buys islands and jets and things. But then he was having a hard time it looked like possibly getting work. Like he was in the Harry Potters. But after that, I think he did get yanked from something, and it looked like he might not be being in as much stuff. So his lavish lifestyle might have been dinged. But yeah, he might have recovered from his particular Me Too allegation. Here you go. Alice is doing a fly. Nice.
I wish I could really do like a Jeff Goldblum fly impersonation. Okay.
You're talking about Grundle Fly, where he has the twitch. I love how he does that. He's like, how flies are twitchy.
Okay, where can I put?
Oh, you're good. This is the final exercise of the day. Alice is going to do a few chin-ups after this, though. Just one set, actually. But that will be off camera. Oh, I can sit.
Yeah. Megan's back.
Megan's back.
Oh, she was right. She knew Lenny Kravitz.
She had guessed it.
His package is always front and center. He's very cool. Oh, close enough with your hair and glasses.
Huh?
For Lenny Kravitz. Close enough with your hair and glasses.
The hair is getting there. I could pick it out one day. Go for the fro. You'll be impressed. I can do it. It might be a little too long, actually. Now it might fall. There's like a week period where I'm able to send it up and out.
No one's asking you to make a fro, just to be clear. Just for the record.
Not verbally, but you can see it in their body language. They want me to do a fro. All right. Well, Alice finishes this last set. I'm going to take the jungle gym off of the chin-up bar. Why? Because she's going to do one set of chins. It's her goal to get good at chinning. And so for that, we need consistent, frequent.
This was my goal like 2 or 3 years ago, and I didn't reach it. And now he's like putting it back on me.
It's because you didn't have the opportunity to do them often enough.
Because
You had
I
an
wasn't
office
in
job.
quarantine.
Yeah, she had an office job. She trained with me, but not frequently enough for us to really get. Here's something to think about. Let's say your goal is putting on as much muscle as you can. Well, then you don't necessarily do something too frequently because you need time to recover because the muscle needs to grow. But let's say you're trying to get strong. Let's say your goal is how much can I bench press in a month? Would you bench press once a week or 5 days a week? 5 days a week, partly because it's skill acquisition. The more benching you do, the better you get at benching. And the more frequently you do it, the stronger you get at it. So
Again, I'll restate. It was a goal 3 years ago.
And I'm projecting.
And now he's putting it back as my goal. I'm not hating. Considering I have very little goals at the moment. I might as well have this one.
She's going to do one set of jump jump and control negative. Oh, we going on camera?
I don't know. I just was moving. You can say bye.
Yeah, I'll say bye. Unless you're
No, it's
unless you
okay.
want to keep the ball rolling. All right, everyone.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining.
Hope you worked out. Hope you
yeah.
feel strong.
Oh, Megan did legs today, so she's just drinking. That's great.
Yay.
Hashtag no one asked for your
Oh, Megan, we miss you.
We miss you. They did ask for me to shampoo and condition, though. That's due.
They did.
That's very due.
They did.
We're on day 3.
I did.
By day 4, things grow in it.
All right.
By day 5, you need napalm. Not napalm. Agent Orange. I was trying to think of the potent herbicide. Alice is going to go do chins. I'm stalling because I want her to do some chins behind me. No, I changed my mind. So she's going to do a jump. She's just going to do an 8. She's doing 5. It's all about consistency when you want to just get good at something. Good. And so strong. Nice, slow, negative. Excellent. That's 1. 4 more. And that's when she starts laughing. Go, Al! And there we go. Those were good. Then not. Okay. We miss you too, Moger. We'll see you soon. What tomorrow's pull day, which is what she just did, but not so much that she'll be sore, so it should not interfere. You get me? Oh, I always forget that it's a little delayed.
Bye.
Bye, everyone. Good talk. Good talk. And